Hey, welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle. I got Cameron on this channel. We talk about lifestyle, biohacking, recovery, all that fun stuff. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about the best air purifier for your bedroom. I'm going to be doing a comprehensive review of the Coway Mighty air purifier, and also going to walk you through replacing the filter here so that you can see what the maintenance looks like as well, and how much that costs and how much time it takes. So let's talk about why you're going to need an air purifier in the first place. It's something that I think a lot of people never really look at when it comes to their health, but it's something that has really inhibited me and caused a lot of pain in my life, and I hope by sharing this with you, you might be able to avoid some of it. So the reason why having air purifier is so important is because of mold. Okay, most of us spend 80% of our lives indoors, and all houses, for the most part, have some type of mold or mildew in it. And some have more and some have less, but because we're spending so much time indoors, it's really important that we're breathing in clean air, especially in the bedroom when we're sleeping and we're spending an extended period of time, 8 hours, in that one room. We want to optimize that. We want to make sure that we're breathing the cleanest air possible, and make sure that if we're susceptible to mold or mildew, that we're doing our best to negate any impact or effects that might be having on us. So typical mold spores will range between 2 and 40 microns as the size of the particle, and most air filters, including the one that we're going to be discussing in this video today, will filter out to 0.3 microns. So much smaller, and has the ability to capture a lot of other stuff, not just mold spores, but a lot of other things. Something to note is that mold spores actually attach themselves to dust. So it's really important that we filter out the dust as well as the mold spores. When looking to buy an air filter for this reason, you want to make sure that you get something that has a power of at least 250 CFM, and we're going to get into what that means in a minute. And you want to make sure that it is a true HEPA filter. And we will talk about all these different weird abbreviations and vernacular that you have to familiarize yourself with when looking to buy an air filter. So the first thing to note is the CADR, which is the clean air delivery rate, which basically means how quickly and effectively can the purifier remove the pollutants from the air. The next is going to be the filter type, which is the HEPA filter, and you want to make sure that it is a true HEPA filter, and HEPA stands for high efficiency particulate air. These filters are the ones that I was discussing that can filter up to 0.3 microns, and just to give you perspective, the follicle on your hair is 17 microns. So 0.3 microns is very small, and that means we're capturing 99% of the stuff that could be impacting our health in a really harmful way. Another filter that you'll often see are charcoal filters, and these are used for filtering out gas and VOCs. Some filters use ionizers that will attach an electron to the air molecule, and then that air will magnetize that dust, and the dust will fall down, and then you can vacuum out the dust. There's arguments online about whether ionizers are safe, because they omit just a little bit of ozone, and ozone is known to be toxic, especially to the lungs. So some people say that you shouldn't have an air purifier with ionizers, and some people say that the levels are so low that it's not going to have a big impact. So some filters use ultraviolet lights to zap and destroy mold and mildew particles, but I will reference a video down below in the description about why this may not be necessary, and you might end up just paying more money for this feature even though you don't really need it. Okay, so let's talk about this air filter. This is the Coway Mighty, and it doesn't look like much, but this thing is a beast. I did so much research trying to figure out what is the best air purifier for mold, and this is the one that I have discovered. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works. Okay, so air gets filtered in and pulled in through right here, this slit. It gets pulled in through the side right here. It gets pulled in through the side right here. It also gets pulled down through a little slit right here. So I've had this air filter for about a year. And if we pull, I haven't cleaned it, so I've saved it for this video. All you have to do is unlatch. Oh yeah, look at that. You see all this? So this is the washable pre-filter. So this gets all the really big particles. This washable pre-filter captures a lot of the big particles that would otherwise saturate the charcoal filter and the HEPA filter. And so this gives it an extra layer of protection. And on a lot of air filters, they actually have replaceable pre-filters instead of a washable one. So this one is nice because it doesn't cost anything more to just buy it, to buy more. You just get to clean it and then put it back in. To take this off, there's these little latches right here and right here. Boom, there you go. Look at that. That is disgusting. So on the back here, I've taken off this is the carbon filter right here. So this gets pretty dirty, and this is for the VOCs and the gas. And then behind these is the HEPA filter, and this is the really important one. This is the one that is going to be getting those small little particles. And all we have to do is pull this little tab to pop it out, and boom. Look how clean it is right here. That means our filter is doing a good job. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's actually surprisingly clean. All the air that comes through the filters then gets pushed out through this vent, and this is where the clean air will come from. So I've just put the front back on to show you guys how this works. So all you do is you press the on button and it will start to filter the air. You have 3 settings. So this is auto. That's what it sounds like, right? Then you have level 1, level 2, level 3, and eco. So auto will set the fan based on the quality of the air in the room. Now right here, you have the choice to turn on the ionizer. I personally keep the ionizer off because I don't want to be breathing in ozone. But if you don't think that's a big deal, then you're able to do that right here. You can set a timer for how long you want it to go for. You have 1 hour, 4 hours, and 8 hours. And then right here, it will tell you with a little light indicating if the filter needs to be replaced. So I saw that this light had gone off, which means that this filter needed to be replaced. That's why I bought this one. And then this light will indicate to you the quality of the air in the room, and it will change colors as the quality of the air gets worse. The quality of the air in my last room, I noticed that when this filter went out, this turned orange, which is not a good sign. Really pay attention to what this button is telling you, what this light is telling you, and that will determine what the quality of the air is in your room, and then you'll be able to change it accordingly as things get better or worse. A little challenge is in the bedroom, I don't like to, oh, you see that? It just cranked up to 2. She's getting angry. So we're gonna just turn that off for now, or put it back on 1 so you can't hear it. So if you notice these lights right here, this is not good for sleep optimization. I will link up the other video that I did right here about how to get really amazing sleep in the playlist that I made because I talk a lot about that. But for these lights, I found quick and easy, just a piece of duct tape, boom, problem solved, right? It's not the prettiest thing in the world. You can get like a nicer piece of tape if you want, but I found that that is good enough for me. And I care more about the quality of the air in my room than having a piece of duct tape on the top of it. So I recommend that you buy something to cover up these lights at nighttime so that you don't have to deal with any blue light exposure. So the Coway Mighty has the ability to output about 250 CFU per minute. And the higher the CFU, the better the capacity to clean the air in larger rooms. At 250 CFU, you're looking at roughly around 300 square feet. I believe the number that they reference on their site and they have tested is 360 square feet or 361 square feet. And that should be good enough for most large bedrooms. So most air purifiers that hang out around this price are a little bit cheaper, will only give you about 80 to 120 CFU. One of the reasons why the Coway is such a good option is for the CFU output and the true HEPA filter and the pre-filter and the carbon filter and the fact that it has a 3-year warranty. It's only about 200 bucks. And based on all the reviews that I've watched, all the articles and research that I've done, this is the best option. And the fact that it has an ionizer that you can turn on or off is a big deal because some people want that, others don't. but you can toggle it on and off, so whether you want it or not, you have that capability. Something also to consider is how noisy it is. So for a 250 CFU unit, this actually has a much lower decibel to output ratio. So for the amount of filtration that you're getting, it's actually relatively quiet. And it's also very, very energy efficient. If you're looking for a relatively inexpensive, super efficient, energy efficient, noise efficient, and filtration efficiency, then the Coway is the best model on the market, especially for people who have issues with mold or who are concerned with mold, because it has that true HEPA filter, and it's going to do it at a price that's not outrageous, and it's going to work for fairly large rooms. 350 square feet is not nothing. So it's light, it's small, it's not very noisy, and now I'm going to replace the filter. I'm going to show you what it looks like in terms of maintenance, and the filters last about 1 year, and it costs about $45, $30 to $45 to replace. So not too much in terms of maintenance, which is awesome. That's what you're looking for, and it should last way beyond the 3-year warranty. Only drawbacks about this are the lights on the top. This is not ideal for a bedroom, but I'll take it because I can just put some tape over it, and that's the end of that. But then the other thing is that with its carbon filter, there are 2 different types of carbon filters. There are ones that have honeycombs that are better at filtering out the VOCs and gases and odors. So if you're more concerned about gas and odors and VOCs, then that might be something to look at. I will link up another filter that has very, very similar stats as this one that has those carbon filters with the honeycombs, but you are not able to turn off the ionizer. If you're worried about the ozone, that's why I ended up getting this one. The other one is a bit cheaper. It's about $20 or $30 cheaper, give or take, depending on where you buy it. However, I wanted the ability to toggle the ionizer on and off. So that is why this is the best one. Now let's replace this filter. So I never thought I'd be bringing you into my bathroom with me, but here we are. This is the pre-filter, and we're just gonna scrub it. Got a new sponge here, breaking out the big boys, hashtag not sponsored. And we're going to just scrub this and then put it back in there. Wipe this boy down. Boxo filters here. So it comes with 2 of these carbon filters. We only need 1 right now. This is the true HEPA air filter right here. So we pop that open. Okay, so there's little arrows right there telling you which way to put it in. Slide in just like that. Then you're gonna take one of these carbon filters. Boom. And then we take our pre-filter that we just washed. There you go. So just like that, boom. Then we take it says hello to us, and now it's good to go. As you can see, I've just turned this on, and it's like air quality is no good. So this goes to show you how important it is to have one of these, not only in your house, but especially in your bedroom. To make sure that this is actually accurate, there is a little particle filter here on the side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up, because it says that you should clean it every 2 months, okay? So you just open up this little thing, and you take a Q-tip, you wet the Q-tip, and you put it in there. This will ensure that the particle reader is relatively accurate. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, but make sure that you get any schmutz that might be in there. So that's it for the video, and if you found this helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to get the Coway, I will put a link in the description as well. If you choose to buy through that link, it does help support the channel, so thank you in advance. And if you like this content, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I know you'll like more, so go check out this video or that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.